Hello, good morning students. So today's class I'm going to take on introduction of common bond disorders. Already we have discussed common bond disorder in previous lecture. This is the continuation of that lecture. So we will learn further disease conditions. First one is Paget disease, that is also known as osteitis deformans. So the bone is remodeling, is disturbed and not synchronized, means remodeling is the process in which bone is coming back to its normal shape. Okay, so when this process is disturbed and it is not in synchronization and it is not rhythmic, then what will happen? Then bone will be like as it is. So there will be no change. The net effect of this process is a gain in bone mass. However, the newly formed bone is disordered and lack strength. So ultimately, a bone, when it is remodeling, it should be coming back to its normal size, up to some extent its normal shape and normal mass. But all these things are disturbed here. So in this slide, you can see rickets and osteomalacia. So firstly, you see the diagram, which is in the right hand side. In first picture you can see normal anatomy of bone. So there is pubic bone, it is attached with the femur, and next, according to the condition, this is rickets. So next diagram you can just correlate with the normal anatomy of bone. So you can see the difference between pelvic bone and femur. So this is manifested by vitamin D deficiency or its normal metabolism. It is due to defective bone mineralization. Next cause is for bone disorder. We can say this is hyperparathyroidism. So parathyroid hormone is responsible for calcium absorption. So primary or secondary overproduction of parathyroid hormone will leads to increased osteoclast activity and bone resorptions, which can lead to fracture. Next condition is arthritis. So we can say arthritis is one of the most common condition in the world, which is literally means inflammation of joints. So it is of two types mainly, osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. So student, in this slide you can see the changes and you can see the different pattern of bone which has converted into very drastic changes. So first is the normal articular cartilage. You can see that sea green color arrow is there, which is just signifying the changes. So that is articular cartilage, that is normal in color and shape. Next, cross section CMC joint. So this is the joint name actually. And the next pic you can see arthritis. So student, you please focus your attention in this slide. So here there are three diagram or three pic we can say of hip joint, in which you can say there is a attachment of head of femur with the obturator foramen. So what we can see, we can just differentiate. So first one is healthy hip joint. You can see normal cartilage is present in first one. Next you can see osteoarthritis. So if you will see the head of femur which is attached to your pubic bone, what you will see, there is a degenerative changes. Okay, in next, that is a most worsened type of arthritis, that is rheumatoid arthritis. You can see there is a drastic changes and that is very inflammatory conditions are there, which is severe. Students, we have learned already three types of bone disorder. So this is the time for conclusion. Is there any need? I will ask a question. Is there any need for you to learn why healthy bone is necessary to us? What is the need to keep our bone healthy? And what is the need to learn all these things? Ultimately, they are providing structure to our body, and they are protecting our organs, and they are a storage site. So we need to learn that. And one more important thing, we need to learn that any type of bone disorder we can differentiate on the basis of two main divisions. So that division, first one will be the acquired bone disorder and second will be the congenital. Okay, so congenital in the sense the one who is receiving by birth, it may be like spina bifida, and second is acquired. So osteomalacia, osteoporosis and arthritis, these all will come under acquired bone disorder. Thank you students for your cooperation and for your attentive listening. And I would like to say that for exploring this topic more, you can follow this reference. There are the certain links you can go through with for easy learning. Thank you all.